great anticipation.
Morning, Hogan. Can I ask some questions?
I got a couple for you. I gotta go, but
Hogan, Michael Cohen says that President Trump did direct him to make those payments, and he says there are documents to prove it.
Sure, but the fact that I think the media is giving credence to a convicted criminal,
But he says there's proof.
I understand, but the fact that you're giving credence to someone who's a convicted, self-admitted liar, quite frankly,
Counsel has it as
I,
Word
I,
document.
I understand that. He's a self-admitted liar. You guys all know that. And for him to say, I'm going to stop lying now, starting now, is somewhat silly.
So are his documents lying, Hogan?
Go ahead.
what's the White House reaction to the death of the seven-year-old girl?
It's a horrific, tragic situation. Obviously, our hearts go out to the family and to anyone who's suffered any type of danger and peril that they see so often when they make that trek up from the southern border. It's a horrific situation. There's no two ways about it, and it's a sad time, but it's also senseless. It's a needless death, and it's 100% preventable. If we could just come together and pass some common sense laws to disincentivize people from coming up from the border and encourage them to do it the right way, the legal way, then those types of deaths, those types of assaults, those types of rapes, the child smuggling, the human trafficking, that would all come to an end, and we hope Democrats join the president and get something to do.
What's the chief of staff search? Where does that stand?
Yeah, the president said yesterday he has about 5 names in the hopper. We expect him to make an announcement pretty quickly. Obviously, if the president and the chief of staff will make out another deal and extend it, they can do that. It's their prerogative to do so. Right now, currently, John Kelly's expected to leave at the first of the year. The president is also expected to make an announcement imminently. I'm not going to tell you who that's going to be, and I definitely don't have any tips for you right now.
Is Chris Christie in the mix?
Does the administration take responsibility for a parent taking a child on a trek through Mexico to get to this country? No.
But is it
She was
a
in our
sign?
Go ahead.
Is it a sign that your
The
immigration
Canadians,
policy is failing at the
have
border?
arrested, or the 2 Canadians were arrested in China. Are you warning American businessmen going to China there could be repercussions based on the Huawei arrest that happened?
I refer to DOJ.
Is the White House certain there were no...
Any kind of deal to avoid a shutdown? Is he talking about any kind of compromise, or is he beyond compromise?
You guys got no. You guys got to see on full display where the president stands on this issue in the Oval Office. I sat there and I watched Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi refuse to make eye contact with the president and instead chose to make nonverbal cues with each other, trying to let each other know where they stood on the issue and playing off of each other, which is a fascinating place to be because the president made it very clear. He does want a border wall. He does want border security. He wants to protect the American people. I heard Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer both use the phrase the American people, over and over and over again, yet their policies don't protect the American people. Instead, it stands with hundreds of thousands of people who are here illegally and unlawfully, as opposed to hundreds of millions of American citizens. That's a big difference and a big watershed moment in American politics for an entire political party to stand with illegal aliens as opposed to American citizens. That's something they're going to have to answer for. But in the meantime, the President of the United States is happy to work with them to come to a solution that actually protects American families and American communities. But I'm not going to negotiate that from here.
Were there any improprieties with the inauguration funding?
Can I grab a quick one?
Were there any improprieties with the inauguration funding?
Guys, we agreed not to follow.
No chasing, guys.
I'll answer that one question. I don't want to hurt you. That's right.
Thank you, Hogan.
Sure. This is the inauguration
Yeah.
question. As you guys know, at the time of the inauguration, the president was trying to establish a government and right all the wrongs of the Obama administration. He did both of those things, quite frankly, at historic levels. But the President of the United States has one job at the inauguration. It's to show up, to thank everyone for the service to get him elected, and then also dance with the First Lady. He did all of those things. This charge has nothing to do with the President of the United States and has nothing to do with this administration.
Hogan, is the
Hogan, do you
7-year-old
think
girl's
you're the
death
chief
a
of
sign
staff?
your policies are failing at the border?
Well,